Welcome back, you two. Decided to take a little break from chasing them deer. Come down here and fish a little while. I think today's the 19th of November. We could try to see if we can catch us a few fish. We ain't been down here fishing since deer season started. But we could get down here and try them some, see if we can figure out how they might be biting. As tide started going out, and it's kind of hard to find a place out this hard running water. But we keep finding the spot here and there. Little red breast here. Here and there out of that running water up in these corners. Probably about 6, maybe 8 foot of water deep. We keep picking up 1 or 2, starting to warm up a little bit. Hit probably down in the 50s this morning. Time as that hit the bottom, that one grabbed it. He must be, he's around a log or something. Oh man, that was a nice red breast. I saw him. Let me bait up here and see if we can do that again. No, little small red breast. You're a little bit too small. We'll let you go back and grow up some. I believe I was saying that it's like in the 50s right now this morning. It's supposed to get up in the 60s though. It's warming up some now. What we're using is broke off pieces of nightcrawler. I hadn't dug no earthworms yet, so we're using nightcrawler right now. Later on in the year, I'll dig up some earthworms and we'll use them, but just fishing with something of a quick today. Another small one. Right here on this particular stretch, the tide's going out and the wind's blowing from the opposite direction. It's kind of hard to hold this boat. But we holding it though. We're gonna catch a fish somehow. Got something here. A molly. We just found a little spot out the wind here. Water's still running, but we kind of tucked up my corner out of this running water. And maybe there's enough fish in this spot to hold us a little while till this water slows down some. It's the calmest spot I found so far. We'll beat around here a while. Especially if we can keep pulling them mollies like we just put in here. But man, she just did move that thing. Oh, smallmouth. Check them out here in a little while. Whoa, here, Nelly. Oh, speckled perch. These are some pretty fish. Pretty little fish. Fishes remind me that they're down there, but they just ain't real hungry. They're biting very easy. Just bobbing the bottom with this 1/2 ounce sinker. A broke off piece of nightcrawler on there. And I'm having to bounce it real easy because they just is touching it when they do bite. Got a runner on here. A good size old brim here. No monster, but he's a nice, good hand size one. And got the sun in front of us, so I don't know how good y'all can see them. Keep catching them here in this corner like this, we'll have a little mess here directly. My wife will be so proud of me. But Nadine won't, because we hadn't been fishing since deer season started. And I was left home this morning and didn't bring her with me. So I don't know that she'll be so happy about it. Had one biting at it right there. If you'll come back to it again. Got one down there hitting at it. It's tide turned to come in. Maybe they'll pick up some. He was holding on to it and he turned it loose. You try that again. I'll snatch your gizzard loose. He keeps bumping at it. Now the wind blowing me out of there. Let me get the boat turned around. He quit biting because we was fishing on credit. Might need to put something up on there for him to grab a hold to. Oh, you little chump knocker. If you was a little bit bigger, I'd keep you. Well, I could keep you. The wifey will love you. This chump knocker don't get much bigger than that. See if we can catch something a little bit bigger down there. And this boat, now we kind of out of the wind a little bit, but the tide moving so slow right here coming in, that the wind will blow the boat around one way, then when the wind quits blowing, the tide's taking it on out the hole. Can't get situated here, you two. That fish. That must be a brim, because he's sure hard to hook. You aggravating little rascal, you. Either a smallmouth just trying to knock it out of the way. Usually a smallmouth, you aggravate them long enough, you make them mad with it being in their way. They'll turn around and grab that hook. That fish is steady hitting it. But he ain't grabbing that hook a hook. Maybe he just is grabbing the worm. He's doing something that he ain't getting hooked. He's probably got all the bait off of there. Let me rebait. Finally hooked your butt down there. You ain't no big smallmouth, but you're a good eating size. You mess with it, I finally got you. But I know there's more of y'all down there, as much as y'all are hitting at it. But they all kind of logs down there, but they seem like there's one log that they right up against. If you get right around that log, and that's right where the bite is. I feel for it with that piece of lead while I'm bobbing the bottom. See if I can get back into them there. Whoa! Smallmouth. They sure ain't biting too good. I don't know if it's this weather. Some days it'll get up to 75 here. And 2 or 3 days later, the highs might be in the 50s for the daytime. The night times is pretty chilly every night, down like the 50s. That might be messing with the fish till this weather gets regulated and fish get regulated to it. But we trying to catch enough. We could put in a video, if it ain't but a 5-minute video. We could get in a fishing video, one way or the other. We try. I don't know what this is. Probably a catfish. Yeah, it is. Aggravating rascal, you. What do you want to get on there for? Oh boy, just had to mess up my relaxation, didn't you? Such a relaxing time right now to the wind right here in this spot. And you got that hook on the hard part of your mouth. Well, managed to find another smallmouth. I gotta tell you, these got to be some of the softest night crawlers that I ever fished with in my life. I think a fish could look at them hard and they'd fall right off the hook. I mean, them some soft night crawlers. We sure ain't catching a lot. I thought they'd have picked up on this coming in tide, but they hadn't done it. It's hard fishing on either tide right now. But we keep picking up one here and one there. We has got enough for supper though. That's the main thing. Have enough to fry up one evening. Even a little one, even another smallmouth. Hitting it very lightly down there. We finally hooked him, whatever he is. It's a Morgan, Molly, smallmouth. Louisiana, they call them goggle eye. Around here, they used to call the crappie goggle eye. The old worm tore up there. Fish can't even look at him good and he'll want to fall off the hook. Now, YouTube, we fished hard. We did manage to catch a few fish. We's enjoyed the day. Done got hung up there. But hope y'all enjoyed too. We could head on out of here and hit that subscribe button. It don't cost anything to subscribe. It just notify you every time I put up a video. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you the next time, YouTube.